our boat, did someone have to stay up all night to keep watch, even when we were settled and not moving? Thankfully, the answer is no, but there are some exceptions that are worth talking about.
Usually when we're on anchor, we sleep really well because we make sure that we're safe. How do we do that? Well, in the anchoring process, we look out for spots that are sheltered from the wind, where the bottom is made of sand, our anchor will dig well, and our chain won't get wrapped around any coral. And where even if we swing, all the boats will swing at the same time and we won't hit anyone. Now, when we feel unsafe, we don't sleep that well. So when would that be? When we know the wind will pick up or we hear howling wind outside, when we know that our anchor is either not set properly, there are corals nearby, or sometimes when the tide and the wind put us in different directions and it just makes the anchoring weird. And then third, when we see during the daytime we're swinging around and other boats are getting just a little bit too close. If any of that happens, we don't sleep that well, and either Papa or I will volunteer ourselves to keep watch during the night. I'll be honest, I do that because I get a little bit too scared to sleep, and I'm a night owl anyway, so it's pretty easy for me to just move my stuff upstairs and watch for a while.
In fact, Papa has an anchor alarm app to help him keep watch. What he does is this: he puts a marker on the app of where the anchor is and also the swing radius. You see, all boats swing in a certain radius around their anchor depending on how much chain is let out. So if our boat drifts outside of the radius, then we know that our anchor is not holding in place, and then the phone will beep, beep, beep and alert him that something is wrong. And usually I will be asleep in the night, but at that case, Papa and Alona would wake me and Mama up so that we could raise anchor and drop it again in a better location.
We don't use the anchor alarm all the time because sometimes it gives false alarms, but generally it's a great tool, especially when we're already worried. When we're on a dock, it's a completely different situation because we are tied to one spot. There, we just need to worry about our fenders and our dock lines. We just need to make sure that they're positioned properly and in good condition. You'd think that I would be calm since once they're set, they're set. But I actually feel like I have less control in that situation, and when the wind picks up, or even it's light, dock lines will strain and sound like they're dying before they pull us back in, and it freaks me out. So whenever the wind picks up, I just can't sleep, and I'm sitting there like, oh my goodness, I wish we were on anchor so I could actually do something about it. But after I check that everything's okay, I just have to sit there and play video games or something until I calm down enough or get tired enough to sleep.
I admit, I think Alona is paranoid on this one, since I sleep so well on a dock, and even when the dock lines are creaking and sounding like they're dying, like she says, I don't really get bothered by them.
Yeah, but you can sleep through the sail falling off. Even if she thinks I'm paranoid, I just want to make sure Song of the Sea is safe. I am the first mate after all. So I hope that answered your question and that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching!